guys, Jacob here. As you guys know, it is currently the 27th of April 2021, and that means this is going to be this week's vendor reset. As usual, we're going to be starting at the front desk vendor. This week they're selling the M-Lines Guard. This one has pretty low rolls, not crazy low, but it's in the lower area. It's obviously a little bit higher than the average bar, but if you guys don't have this, I'd recommend grabbing it. Scroll through a few more items in case any of you guys want to pick this stuff up. They are selling a spotter chest piece which has crit chance on it and armor regen. If you guys are trying to make a armor regen or total armor build, or if you're just new to the game and you need some pieces to make pretty much a beginner build to get you set up, I'd recommend grabbing this. At the same time, I'd recommend grabbing this just to have the max critical hit chance roll on your vests. But other than that, that's all they're really selling this week at the front desk vendor. Now if you guys go through here and take a right to go through this atrium, and then you guys will see the paintings and also the completions from the raids. You'll see this lady right here. Shout out to DOD and Kamikaze Von Doom. And this is the clan vendor. When you guys get in here, they'll be selling a few items as well. This week they're selling the Sacrifice Vest. If you guys didn't have this and you want Perfect Glass Cannon, I'd highly recommend grabbing it. Sadly, this one has Headshot, but you can put critical hit chance and a critical hit damage mods, so you have crit chance and crit damage. And Headshot isn't, awful. It could be worse. It could have been status effect, so you can have all reds if you want to use this on a DPS style build, or if you guys just don't have the piece overall. But just letting you know, it will cost you 15,000 credits. They're selling a few more items in case you guys need these. They are selling Negotiator gloves, which are almost max. I would highly recommend grabbing, especially if you're trying to make a Negotiator's Dilemma style build, or hybrid build, or if you just want to have a max roll, or close to max. If you guys want to have that in your stat library, I recommend grabbing that as well. I'm going to scroll through a few more items in case any of you guys want to pick this stuff up. They are selling damaged armor and max headshot damage for snipers if you guys need that. They're selling Fender's gloves, and the reason I'm pointing these out is the fact that, especially if you guys are new, you can roll these for triple red or even have hazard if you guys need those. Same goes for these Aralda Holdings if you guys are trying to make a sniper style build. But other than that, that's all they're really selling at the base of ops vendors. Next location is going to be the Theater Settlement. This week they're selling the Mob. This one has 11.8 shotgun damage, damaged armor, and armor on kill with Optimus. If you guys don't have this, I'd recommend grabbing it because you could max this out, or you could just try farming for it. But this is a pretty awesome shotgun due to the fact it's the only shotgun in the game that has armor on kill as an attribute. They're also selling max rifle damage if you guys need this for a rifle style build. But other than that, that's all they're really selling, unless you guys need protection from elite mods if you're going to be running a all protection from elite style build as well. That's going to be about it for the Theater Settlement. Next up is going to be the Campus Settlement. This week they're selling the Scalpel. This is the Future Perfection sniper rifle. If you don't have this, I'd recommend picking it up. Sorry, I slurred my words there a little bit. But if you guys really want this, then obviously you could farm for it and try to get a better one. But this is one of the, I think, the newest named items in the game. Especially if you're returning to the game. But basically, there's other weapons like this. It's pretty much the mechanical animal, but in sniper form. Scroll through a few more items in case any of you guys want to pick these items up. But other than that, that's all they're really selling. I will point out they are selling the 4.5 healing extra payload if you guys are trying to make a healer style build. I know it's a little hard to find those 4.5% mods and also max mods. Hell, I still have friends who only have 4%. So if you want that extra percent, then I'd recommend grabbing it. As usual, we're going to be starting at the Dark Zones. This is going to be DZ West as usual. This week they're selling the Everlasting Gaze. I would not recommend picking this up here because you can pick this up almost at any other vendor that's probably selling it. I'd recommend saving your credits, but if you really want it, then go for it if you have an overflow of credits. But I am not going to be grabbing this due to the fact I have tons of them. I'm also pretty sure you can get this in the season track this month because of repeating season 1. I'll scroll through a few more items in case any of you guys need these. But other than that, they're not really selling anything crazy at DZ West this week like they were last week. Next Dark Zone is going to be Dark Zone South. Over here they're selling the Siska backpack. This is the Devil's Due. If you guys do not have Clutch, this one I would recommend grabbing just the fact it has max weapon damage and you can get rid of that skill haste and put max critical damage, and then you only have one stat you need to max out, and you're pretty much good to go. So if you guys need a perfect clutch backpack, would recommend grabbing this one and spending the money if you just want to experiment with it and just have one. I'm going to scroll through a few more items in case you guys need these. They are selling max skill damage on this vest if you guys need that for a skill style build. But other than that, that's all they're really selling at DZ South. The final Dark Zone on the list is going to be DZ East. This week she's selling the Wyvern Wear Claws out. If you guys don't have this, recommend grabbing it, of course. You have pistol damage and melee damage. It sucks this one doesn't have critical chance because you could get rid of the skill tier and put all red, but it is what it is. Let's scroll through a few more items in case any of you guys want to pick this stuff up. But other than that, that's all they're really selling this week.
Thanks for the trade.
The final location is going to be the New York settlement. As you guys know, they don't sell any named items, so in case you guys need any of this stuff, I'd recommend grabbing it. They are selling Seska gloves, especially if you're new to the game and you need crit chance, or if you're making a hazard style build, would recommend grabbing these. Same goes for this punch drunk mask if you guys are trying to make a pistol style build. Now if you guys go straight through here, the atrium, take a left, then take a right. Roy Benitez will be right here, and you guys can check him out. But this week, it appears he's not really selling much. He is selling Seska knee pads if you need that for a hazard build, like I said, if you want to get repair skill and put hazard. But overall, they're not really selling a whole lot this week at the vendors. And also, by the way, for someone, a few people have actually been wondering, asked me if I've stopped uploading Division content. No, I have not. I've just been really busy. So there's your answer for that. But I will be uploading more once they start releasing more for Year 3. And also, I will be uploading a lot more games in the future, while they're a little bit different. I'm very excited to do a full walkthrough on Far Cry 6 and also Dying Light 2. But as always, I'll catch you guys later.
Agent in need of backup.